A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Let's begin. Oh, see, this isn't about solving equations. This is about lifting veils. These 7 problems, they aren't just mathematical challenges. They're metaphysical mirrors, reflections. Each one whispers to the soul of the seeker. You don't need to be a mathematician to feel this. You just need a heart that's ready to remember. So then let's begin. Bismillah. There are 7 problems in modern mathematics, each worth $1 million if solved. Modern mathematics, eh? But I'm not chasing money, I'm chasing meaning. I want to look for the meaning behind it. What does it mean? I want to pull some understandings from it. Because these problems, they speak the language of light. They echo old truths. Let's frame them through the lens of the seeker. So let's give you some understandings of what it is that we're going to talk about. Let's first mention nafs means the lower self, the ego that fights. If we say qalb is the heart, the mirror between spirit and body. Ruh is the soul, always connected, always pulling you home. And these laws we live by. Zikr is remembrance, not just a repetition, but realignment. Sabr is patience, not just passive waiting, but active purification. And what we call wazn is basically balance, like a scale, the rhythm of the divine design, basically. This is our map. So let's walk it. P versus NP problem. You can read the definition of what P means. Polynomial time, NP is non-deterministic polynomial. So you can pause it, you can have a read through. P versus NP asks, if I can verify a truth quickly, can I also reach it quickly? That's the difference between kashf and suluk. Kashf is unveiling of light. You see the truth instantly, like your soul, it feels it. Suluk is the walk, the step-by-step grind to arrive at the same truth. For example, you have a vision or you have a business idea. You can see it, but you understand it's going to take you a bit of time for you to get there, right? The vision that you have, not everyone's going to believe in it, right? Unless you make it to manifest. And that's the difficulty. Because if you can't prove it, then they don't believe in it, right? And this is why a lot of people, they have this ego problem. See, I'm not friends with you anymore because you didn't believe in my business idea or you didn't believe in my vision. P is basically like walking the mountain trail. NP is like standing at the peak after someone lifted you, right? In spiritual life, the soul already knows, but the ego has to walk. So the ego has to walk the path for it to reach the destination that it sees within, that your soul already sees. So if P is not equal to NP, then truth cannot be rushed. You must melt for you to get there. Make sense? So this one is rhythm, pure vibration. The zeta or the zeta, what do they call it? Zeta function? The zeta function captures the pulse of prime numbers. But deeper than that, it reflects the pulse of creation itself. This part here is basically the balance line, right? It's the midpoint, what we call the Sirat al-Mustaqim, the straight path. So what's this really asking? Are the hidden patterns of creation walking the middle path? Is there divine rhythm in the silence between numbers? Your soul has a frequency. Align with the divine beat or move distorted. If you can align yourself with the divine alignment, then you're walking the Sirat al-Mustaqim, you're walking the middle path. You're not too extreme, not too reserved, in between. In our other presentations we talked about this. So then this one then, young males and mass gap. Does the smallest spiritual movement still have weight? Does whispering Allah's name carry force? This is the secret of haqq, the truth. that presses on the world. And wujud, beingness, presence, right? The mass gap in physics asks if there's a minimum force in existence. In your life, you must understand. The minimum sincerity in the way of Allah's Jawal will shift your orbit. You don't need to roar to shift the world. A single breath of truth weighs the universe. Listen, you can pause it, you can read it. So the existence and smoothness. It's talking about whether the flow of fluids always stays smooth, or if sometimes it breaks, explodes into chaos. This is sabr versus graceful movement. Sabr is the smooth flow, submission, right? Graceful movement. So when the ego breaks, it's the rupture. The love overwhelms reason. Because the love begins to overwhelm you. It begins to pour into your heart, and you're not thinking of, like, you're not using your logical mind anymore. You're not using your cognitive abilities anymore. If the nafs resists, it builds pressure, and then it bursts. Flow or flood, trust or tear. The choice is yours. Conjecture. So this one is sacred. Can the hidden be expressed simply? Can batin, what's inside, be written in zahir, what's seen? This is the challenge of the mystic, trying to speak what only can be felt, trying to draw the internal vision or the understanding of the truth that you have within yourself. Trying to draw what can only be burned. Not every truth wants to be explained. Some just want to be carried, like the fire in the chest. Burke and Swinnerton died. This one's about risk and provision and fat openings. The elliptic curve is your path. The L function is your resonance. This problem asks, does the shape of your path and the sound you emanating, determine how many blessings you're given? Doors open when your soul sings the right note. Don't knock. Echo. So align yourself to the right frequency and everything will open. Remember his name. Carry him in your remembrance and everything will open for you. Poinke conjecture. The problem that's been solved, but its message still lingers. The three sphere is perfect unity, no edges, no gaps. The question is, if something is perfectly whole, is it unity? Spiritually, that's fana. Fana, the death of ego. The death of ego. That's wahdat, unity with one. You're already the throne if you remove the corners. Unity was never far, just hidden by the folds of yourself. Thank you. These weren't problems, they were invitations. Each one is a veil, each one a mirror. You don't solve the questions with mind, you dissolve into them with soul. 7 problems, 7 veils, 7 mirrors. Solve yourself and the kingdom will unfold itself. Thank you. May Allah bless you and may Allah forgive me.